Hello there, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. It's a little chilly here, but not bad. It is fall, so we can expect that. Okay, so I've already pulled your cards. I haven't laid them out yet. I got interrupted as I was dealing out your cards, so we're going to start from there. But remember, guys, that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. And also remember to check your moon and your rising signs also, because there's information to be gleaned from those signs also. So if you know what they are, make sure you check them out also and put the puzzle together. See what Spirit is trying to tell you for the month of October. Now, if you find this at a later date, still is for you, okay? So if you were drawn here, you were drawn here, and the message is for you. All right, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. I really would appreciate it, guys. It helps me, it helps the channel, and I appreciate you all for being here. All right, so let's get started. Your first card up is the Chariot card, okay? This is all about movement. This is a great card to have show up as your first card because it looks like you are really on top of things there, Sagittarius, and you are moving forward. There's a lot of progress. You're determined in some way to do something. So maybe we'll figure that out as we go along, but you know what that is if this pertains to you also. Okay, that determination that you have to move forward and progress and have some success. That's what that Chariot card is all about. Okay, then we have the Hanged Man. And this card, there you go. This card is all about maybe slowing down, waiting, maybe you've been waiting for a while, and this could also be, with it showing up right next to that Chariot card there, I'm going to say this is about enlightenment. You've been enlightened about something, and you're ready to move forward, okay? Maybe you've had to sacrifice something, and now you're ready to say, okay, let's go. So this card, this Hanged Man, is also about enlightenment. As you can see there's the sun there, enlightening the Hanged Man. You see things from a different perspective, which is great. Okay, next card up we have is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Now, this is all about money. What else can I say? Pentacles are about money. Pentacles are about tangible things. So if you've been waiting on some money, this is also about inherited money, in a sense. It could be family money. You know, you can see here that there's a lot of family around, so maybe you've been doing some things that's going to help your family. Maybe you may come into some inheritance also, but it's about having the money that you need to do what you need to do. Wow, that's wonderful. Next card that we have is the Four of Wands. Okay, the Four of Wands. Okay, and this is happy celebration here. You are celebrating something. Now, it could be a marriage, it could be an engagement, it could be the move that you're that the Chariot is taking you towards. So this is going to be a good month for you. You're going to be doing some celebrating. You may come into some money. Remember to get some clarity with that hangman there. So, you know, who knows, maybe an engagement, or, you know, getting together with a partner that you always wanted to be with, that kind of thing. Wow, that's wonderful. Okay, and we have the Ten of Wands showing up here. The Ten of Wands is all about carrying a heavy burden of some sorts. But I see here that the burden is, the donkey is carrying the burden. So it's like you've released it. Whatever this burden was that you've had in the past, Sagittarius, it looks like for the month starting this month, you're going to start releasing that burden. You're going to let that burden go, somewhere else, or hand it over to someone else, because you're done with it. And with the 10, tens are always about ending. So, now you're not moving uphill, you're coming downhill, which is an easier route to take, and you have put that burden or that heavy luggage or whatever you were carrying around, the donkey is carrying it now. So wow, that's wonderful. So you are moving on. You have decided to move on. Now, it looks like you have the Five of Swords showing up here. Now, it looks like something mentally has been bothering you, and it's really brought you some grief and some sorrow. And it's like, this crow is whispering even more in your ear here, okay? It looks like you may have been really kind of drowning in this grief and in this sorrow, but with the Five of Swords coming up here, I would say that you have, normally this card has the five cups, or there is five, I'll put it this way. There's been some deception. There's been some grief. There's been some kind of betrayal with this Five of Swords showing up here. So, but it's like, as I look at this particular card, it's like someone has been putting something in your ear. Let's take a look at it again. Someone has been putting something in your ear that may not be true, that's caused some conflict for you. So if that hasn't happened, be aware that this could happen during the month of October. Now, here's another thing to remember. If you see this coming, remember, we have freedom of choice. So, free will. Don't let someone come put something in your ear that may not be beneficial to you. Brush it off. Check it out on your own if you want to, or leave it alone. It's up to you. We make our own world here, so make sure if someone comes to whisper something in your ear, you know that it's for you, okay? That's all I want to say about that, because it looks like there's going to be some kind of deception going on here. Someone that wants to bring some conflict into your life, because looking at your first cards here, it's like you're doing so well, and then all of a sudden, boom, you let that this Ten of Swords here, you put down all of that grief that you were carrying, and you're at the end of it. And then here comes somebody else to kind of mess it up for you. So be careful who you're listening to. Be careful what you're listening to, okay? Because there may be someone that's trying to put something in your ear to make you a little bit confused and that kind of thing. Now, we have the Page of Pentacles showing up here. Pages bring messages. Could be some messages coming about some money of some sort. Maybe you're trying to balance your money, okay? But pay attention to that if you get some information concerning your money. Okay, and here is the Eight of Swords. So, looking at that first card not the first card, but the Five of Swords that we got here, it looks like this is going to start some kind of, I'll say some kind of, not really grief, but it's going to make you maybe lose your confidence in some kind of way. So be aware that may be coming for you during the month of October, because you're going to feel like you've been tied down or tied up, and you just like you don't know what to do or where to go. But this is just a challenge for you, because swords are all about the intellect. So this is mental for you. This is something that you are thinking. Change your thoughts. Change the way you're thinking about this situation to make it work out the way that you need it to work out for you. Now understand that this is possible for you to change the way you see something, and for you to feel better and get your confidence back, and know that you're not entrapped. So it looks like she's blindfolded here. She's entrapped. She doesn't know which way to go, that kind of thing. But you can figure this out. It's all mental. So I see someone may approach you with some information that's going to make you lose your confidence. That's going to make you feel like, you don't know which way to go. It's really it may wreak havoc on your mental state. But I'm telling you right now, you know this. You're getting the heads up about it. So don't let it bring you down and make you think that, you're not doing what you need to do, or that, you're not worthy of whatever it is that you're doing, and that kind of thing, or where you're going. So, as we move forward, sometimes and good things are happening to us in our lives. Sometimes there's someone that may come in to just shake the boat a little bit and be like, oh no, jealousy, that kind of thing. And with these first cards here that came up for you, is all good. And then in the last cards here that I've pulled for you, although we are going to do some clarifiers, it's like someone is coming and whispering something in your ear with that Five of Swords. I'll show it to you again. Okay? Or you can look back at the tape, at the reading. But with that Five of Swords, there may be some information coming in that's going to make you stop and think, and wow, am I really worthy of this? Because this right here, that's what this Eight of Swords is asking. It's like you trapped yourself, you're doing fine, and then all of a sudden you've lost your confidence. Okay? But it's time to get it back. Okay, we have the Five of Cups here. Five of Cups. Grief. Disappointment. Loss. Now, is this something that's happened for you, maybe in the past, that you're thinking about that's coming back up? Or this may be something that may happen. Now, grief, loss, disappointment could even mean maybe this person right here. Maybe sometimes, we need to let certain people in our lives go also. Think about that. And I have a video, and I'll link it below or somewhere in here, that talks about that kind of thing, because sometimes you're doing so well, and then all of a sudden, here you go. Somebody comes and throws a wrench in. So it looks like there may be some grief, loss, or sorrow coming your way. So just be on the lookout for that. And, like I said, as you're doing so well here, someone may attempt to bring you down and make you lose your confidence. But here you go. Here's the last card up. And I am going to do some clarifiers. So hang in there with me. You're the star. You're that bright, shining star. Remember that, Sagittarius. You are the star. And you have ancestors and angels looking down at you. There are guides around you that's going to make sure that you have the inspiration and the creativity that you need, but you have to be willing to do it. This is where this card here is: don't lose your confidence. Don't get all tied up in something that some information that someone may give you that doesn't mean anything, okay? Don't let it affect you. Keep moving. Keep moving. That's what this Chariot is saying. You're on top of things. You're just moving along. You're successful, that kind of thing. And now you have the star. So hang in there. You're the star. You're very creative. I'm going to do some clarifiers on this. because I just want to know, Spirit. What is it? Give us more information. What is going on with Sagittarius? What is going on with Sagittarius for the month of October? Okay, so let's just look at this chariot here that I told you that's you're moving along, you're on top of the world, you got things really going for yourself. Let's see what else Spirit can you give us, tell us about that chariot. Wow, you have the Emperor showing up here. Now this could be you, okay? But this Emperor is all about being very ambitious and in control of things. You're very secure in what you have going on, okay? So I'm going to say, you know, it's time for you to just move on. Move on. You have everything you need there. Okay, now let's look at the Hanged Man, which came up. You know, maybe you may be seeing things from a different perspective. You have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is usually someone that, you know, the money queen. She watches the money. She's very focused. So stay focused. I think this is what this card is saying to you on the tangible things. Just stay focused. Know that Spirit is on your side. And don't lose focus when someone comes up and tries to tell you something that you really don't need to hear. It's benefiting them more than it is you, because they want to throw you off of your game. They want to bring you down from feeling on top of the world, on top of your, you know, things going on. So, you know, make sure you stay focused. I want to see what's going on with this Four of Wands here, the celebration. What's that about, Spirit? Okay, you got the Fool there. So the Fool is all about taking risk. The Fool is about new beginnings. You know, you're going to take a leap of faith, which is kind of what I've been saying. If you know, the Chariot comes up, which tells me that you're going to have really a successful month in October. But also these other situations that seem to come towards you, don't let it bother you. Take a leap of faith and maybe walk away or keep moving on. You know, don't let things stagnate you at this time. Okay? And now I want to take a look at the Ten of Wands, which is about that heavy burden that you've been carrying. Let's see if we can get some more information on that. Spirit, more information on that Ten of Wands for Sagittarius. What can you tell us? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. So yes, someone may be moving quickly towards you with some information. Okay? Now, I'm not saying don't listen to it, because, you know, it may be something helpful for you. But if you feel that it is not, you know, leave it alone, because, you know, that knight, he's a younger, immature kind of person. And you may find someone in your life that comes forward with this information, blah, 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 you know, gossip, whatever. And it may take you aback because you've been doing so well. And sometimes that happens when we're doing so well. Here's something that's saying, oh, no, you can't be, nope, I don't want to see you move forward like that and leave me behind. And let me just feed you this little information I got here. So be careful. With that burden card there, you've walked away, you've let it go. Make sure you keep moving. You know, keep moving. Don't pick up any more unnecessary gossip, information, that kind of thing. Okay, the Five of Swords. This is where the information comes at you. The betrayal. Okay, let's see. Clarify that. We get the King of Pentacles. Now, as I clarify these cards, it's like I'm getting all of this information about money. So there may be something coming up about money. And remember, we have the Ten of Pentacles here. This is about inheritance, a lot of money, that's coming your way. It could, you know, something to do with maybe even family, that kind of thing. And this is a happy time for you. So you could be, this situation could be concerning money that you're going to be getting. We remember we got that Queen of Pentacles. She's watching the money. She's focused on the money. Okay? So be careful there. Now the Page of Pentacles, she's trying to keep balanced with that money. So this is information coming to you about being balanced and staying balanced with the money that you have, or the money that you're going to have coming into you, because you are really, like I said, with that Chariot card there, you're on top of things, but there may be something to come in and say, wait, stop, hold, I can't let you move forward. Okay, and we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups here. Now, that's clarifying the Page of Pentacles, the money information that's coming into you. Page of Pentacles is also about you're going to get some money. You know, you're going to get some more money. You're lucky in a sense because you're getting more money. This Queen of Cups is at the emotional end of it, and she watches the emotion. So there may be some emotion around that money that's coming into you, or money that someone's trying to get away from you. I'm going to clarify again though. And we have the Ten of Cups. I'm sorry, the Ten of Swords. This is definitely about a betrayal that's coming into your life concerning money, or someone that's already betrayed you, and this month it may show up again, and it's time for you to really pay attention, Sagittarius. Yeah, but whatever this is, you're with that Ten of Swords shown up there. It's about betrayal. It's about, you know, all kinds of, you know, lies and things that it's like they stabbed you in the back. You really weren't expecting it. You thought maybe that they were your friend or whatever, but they stabbed you in the back. Maybe they owed you some money and you thought you were going to get it and you didn't get it. Yeah, it's all about the betrayal. So make sure when you come into the money that you're getting here with the Ten of Pentacles, the family money. How do I want to put this? That you make sure that you're taking care of you. Okay, first. All right, now let's clarify this Eight of Swords, which is you're feeling entrapped. You've kind of lost your confidence in a sense. What is that about? Okay, Spirit. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is very slow moving. This is a very slow moving knight. You know, knights usually rush in really quickly, but this knight, he's slow moving. So this is telling me that even if you're owed some money, maybe you thought you were going to get some money, but you were betrayed. Now, you may still get it, but it's going to be very, very slow coming in. Okay? So it's not going to move the way that you thought that it was going to move. Like maybe you were promised, oh, I'll give it to you next month, and then you don't get it, you know, and maybe they're still promising. It's not that you won't get it, but it's going to be very slow, and that could be where the betrayal is coming in at. One more card on that, Spirit. One more card. And we have the Six of Swords. You can see the water there. So you were in rough water when this happened to you. But things are you're moving on to smoother waters now. It was really hurtful, the betrayal that happened to you. It was hurtful, but now you're moving into smoother waters and things are getting better. Okay, now let's look at the Five of Cups here. The Five of Cups. Again, this is about grief, loss, betrayal, disappointment, that kind of thing. Let's see what's, clarify that for me, please, Spirit. What is that about? Wow. You have the Five of Pentacles here. This is about feeling all alone. Look at that. You're feeling all alone. It's like maybe people that you have been working with or helping or whatever, it's like they've left you, they've left you out in the cold. You know, if we're talking about money that maybe you should have been getting back, you know, if it was a loan or whatever, if someone took something from you, you know, stabbed you in the back, whatever, whatever it is, it's like now they're not paying you any attention. They've kind of left you alone. They left you out in the cold, and you're feeling, you have been feeling a little bit impoverished because of that. But remember, you have that Chariot card there, and you're going to move on. This card even here, the Six of Swords, is saying that you're going to move on. You're going to get out of those rough waters, and you're going to move on to smoother waters. So remember that. One more card on that situation. The Hermit. The Hermit. Okay. Now, this is about you going into isolation. You really thinking about what it is that you need for you. This is really doing some analyzing and thinking about, you know, what's happened to make you lose your confidence, to make you feel entrapped, to make you feel like there was some kind of loss, in a sense. You need to really sit down and think about the way that things have been happening to make sure that they don't happen again. And to me, this whole reading is concerning the money. You know, what's happened with your money, Sagittarius? Okay? And the betrayal going on around that. Well, it's time for you, this month of October, to step back. You know, we don't want things, you know how it's always said that history repeats itself. We don't want this to happen again, because you're moving up now. You're leaving this situation. You're leaving this burden behind you. Okay? And sometimes we have those people in our lives, like I was saying before, that sometimes we have to let go because they get what they want, and then they're not really thinking about what is best for us, and especially when it comes to money. Okay? So step back. Look at this. Look at this Hermit just sitting there, really analyzing, thinking about things. And sometimes we just need to step back and think about our lives and what we've done and how we contributed to the situation. How have you contributed to the fact that you're feeling like you're entrapped, like you've lost your confidence, like you don't know which way to go? What was your contribution? Okay? So think about that as you move on through the month of October. Now the last card here, this is just so wonderful because the star shows up. You're the star. You have your guides and your angels and your ancestors around you that are watching you, that are helping you. And sometimes you can just even ask, you know, angels or, you know, ancestors, I need you to step forward and help me with this decision. You know, you can even be more specific. And sometimes we get the message. You might get the message in a dream, or you may be just having a conversation with someone and get the information that you need. But people, remember that you are being guided. Okay, so let's clarify that. Let's get some more information on that star card. Okay, and you have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Wow, this is about memories and nostalgia, things that have happened in the past. And I think that past is coming up, letting you know that, yes, we're here for you. You know, your ancestors, your guides, your angels, they're here for you. And sometimes you just have to maybe do a little meditation, a little prayer, like I say, and you get more information on that. And then the last card I'm going to pull here before I pull your oracle card It's this Eight of Cups. Look at that. Walk towards what is calling you. Walk towards what is calling you. Let the past go. Wherever this betrayal came in, you know, let it go and you move forward. That Chariot is there to pick you up and move you forward. So you got to turn your back on what happened in the past, Sagittarius, and move forward. Wow. Okay, let's do it. Let's do an oracle card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle, and let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Let's see if we can bring this all together. That's a great reading. A lot of gems dropped there for you. All right, Spirit. Give us some information for Sagittarius. Some help for Sagittarius. Advice in moving forward. All right. Wow. You can't make this stuff up, guys. It says closing door. Completion. Wow, Spirit is really speaking to you today. It's time for you to close that door on whatever that is that's going on, that's causing you to feel like you're entrapped. And things that happened to you in the past, let it go. I'm going to read from the book and see what it says, but I do want to mention that this is a 5 card. In numerology, 5s are all about change. You're right in the middle of making that change. So make sure it's the right change for you. As I said, think about yourself, you know, at this time. Okay, it says closing door. There's a lot of light around that door, but it's going to be closed because you're going to close it. Okay, it says endings, completion, your greater calling. Wow. When the closing door shows up, it's a call to recognize an ending, to terminate a relationship, job, task, or situation that has been dragging on you far too long. Unlock the cage you have been trapped in, and shut the door behind you. This is not the time to worry about what others might think or feel. Instead, break with routine. Consider what you think, Sagittarius, and how you feel, and be true to your heart's calling. Summed it all up. Well, I hope that's helped someone here today, and please leave your comments below if it has, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Have a good evening.